Hello art fam, it's Luis Martin, the art engineer, and welcome to the studio, welcome to the safe space. I have a really special treat for you today. Before we get into it, remember to follow, like, and most of all share this information with anyone who can use it. You know, art goes a long way for people who aren't even artists. So if you're an artist, let's enjoy this, and if you're not an artist, let's explore this, right? I wanted to mention, if you are not on the mailing list, please get on the mailing list because you're only getting half of the story. So we have a whole community of artists. We share their work, we share my work, we share tons of stuff. So if you are just watching the YouTubes, thank you. If you want to go a little further, go to collagedream.com and sign on to the email list. It'll pop up. You can just put your email and you'll be part of the bigger passion project that is Collage Dream. Passion project is the operative word. For the October Collage Kit, we decided to reimagine what the Collage Kit could be. Every month, members get this beautiful kit with images and paper that feels different and stickers. But this time, I thought we'd do something a little bit different. We created a well book. I say we because this is an amazing project that I've been doing with my husband, and he actually did all the manual labor because it was a lot of labor. So thank you, Elvis. And we created something really special. So want to take a look at it? This is my well book. So the well books are a collage kit, but this time they are binded. We created a little book, and the cover is really special. So all of this comes from my love of ephemera, my love of art, my love of everything that I love. I just want to give it to you. I want to share it with you, and I want it to move you if you want it. So everything in here comes from that. The cover is the door to it. And each cover for the well books are unique. They are all covers from discarded LPs or records. This one in particular is a silly jazz one. I did not pick one for everybody. It was kind of random. This was also just random. And I think it's funny because it's Mexican themed, as I am. So when we open it up, there is the cover for the well book. And it comes with some instructions. Right off the bat, we have the logo. So people ask, like, why the butterfly and why the astronaut? This is a monarch butterfly. A monarch butterfly is a migrant. It goes from Mexico to Canada in the seasons. It's unfortunately endangered, but it's this beautiful butterfly that travels in community. And it's divine, right? And then the astronaut, we are all explorers, right? So this little astronaut is kind of connecting with the divine in a very special way. And that's what that means. So if you are an explorer, if you're an artist, connect with the divine, connect with the monarch butterfly. And of course, the Empire State Building, because I'm not from New York. I had to migrate myself like the monarch butterfly to get here, and it was well worth it. So have to pay homage to our dreams, right? On the other side of this is a little description of what's happening here. And the gist of it is, and I'm already sweating, so I know it's a really good thing, is that this is a movable studio. What do I mean by that? I'm really lucky. I have a studio, I have a space devoted to my art, but I didn't always have that, and we don't all have that right now, right? Things come and go. So this is your studio right now. This can be your movable studio. And what I love about this is that this fits in your pocket. Well, not in your pocket, but in your bag. And you can take it to a cafe, you can take it to a bar, you can take it to Thanksgiving dinner when you don't want to talk to anybody and dive in, right? So inside, you have multiple pages to inspire you to work with. And what I want it to be really is, like I said, your studio. I want it to be your receptacle for all of the things that have no place, right? So as a kid, and this is not trauma bonding, but I think this is really important to connect on levels that perhaps we don't connect with other people. As artists, as creative people, we have links. So this is really, and I was thinking about this, this is really comes from a place of like, instability. When I was a kid, I was always back and forth between my parents, between my grandparents, and I always had to be ready to go. I couldn't just like settle down or have roots. I had to say goodbye to people all the time. I didn't have a set space, right? So I always needed a bag, I always needed a notebook to kind of collect myself or to feel grounded somewhere. So this is very much that. Even though now as an adult, I'm very stable and I'm grounded, certain feelings never go away from our childhood, right? So I'm kind of making good with that. So with this book, I'm offering you a place for you to be rooted, a place for you to feel safe and explore. So I'll show you really quick because I can talk forever. So inside, I also gave you guys an envelope where you can store your goodies that are going places, right? So it's Day of the Dead this month, so I also gave you some stickers which can help it. And this, of course, super important, Art Fam, you guys, what you do matters. I need to say nothing more. So this is a really great place to kind of just keep stuff that are loose, right? I gave you 5 prompts. Now this book is actually available for non-members to purchase at collagedream.com. In it, you find 5 prompts, just really fun things that aren't too heavy. So the first one is collect 3 receipts from memorable meals. It could be a donut from Dunkin', it can be a fancy dinner, whatever. Sometimes we just have to keep these things to remember because we forget, right? Like, I have my coffee. Today we went out to Starbucks and it was a beautiful walk. It was fall. I want to remember these things, right? So that's the one. 2, write random ideas out of context, like your thoughts on the taste of black coffee. Yum, gross, whatever. Share it with us. 3, collect 5 autographs. So this is really cool. I love people's penmanship. So here we have Elvis. Elvis signed my well book. So this is going to be with me forever. So that'll be really fun. I also had my grandmother sign a piece of paper, which I eventually want to get tattooed on me because I feel like this is something that she's touched. These little loops mean something, right? So you can play with that idea. 4, find a perfume sample in a magazine and assign it as the official scent of your well book. One of my favorite things about magazines is the inserts of perfumes, and collect them, put them in your book, have it smell beautiful, right? 5, for Day of the Dead on November 1st, create a space in your book for a picture of someone who you love or admire as a collage altar. So I'll show you. I did mine really quick on a live, which did not record, so we can't see it, but where did he go? James Baldwin. And you see, this is not a finished collage, and this is the beautiful part about this. It can just be something in process, in constant process, constant evolution. And if you want, this does never have to finish. You can just keep layers and layers and layers. So let's continue. I'm gonna keep working on this collage. So how are you? This is like a huge, this is a huge project that I really love making, and I'm obviously really excited about it because I can't stop sweating, you guys. It's cold outside, but not here. Here, I'm excited. So this is the perfect place to put all the things that you have lying around that didn't have a place in your work, right? So if you've been collecting things and you're like, I want to make a collage with that, but it never quite worked out, put them in your well book. So this is actually, these little yellow things that I'm putting on now are from the summer prompts. When we did sunflower, I cut, actually me and Elvis cut up all these little petals, and these are the leftovers, but I didn't want to throw them away because it was a good time, and I wanted to honor that. And I also, they're pretty, they're yellow. So now they have a place for it. Look at this. And it doesn't have to make sense, but look how beautiful already. Making space for this personal hero. If you don't know who this is, please look him up. Very important person. And just having an image of him in my periphery, in my bag, will do things, right? I always tell the artist, when you get your collage kit, you're gonna get a lot of images. You don't have to use all of them. Some of them you can live with. Some of them you can put up on your wall, like I do, for inspiration, right? because sometimes it's nice to live with beauty. And you don't need to be rich to live around beauty. You don't need to buy things. No, just have an image of it or draw it, right? We're artists, that's what we do, we create. Okay, so look how beautiful this is. And I can keep on going, keep on adding to this non-stop. But I want to share more with you. So in the book, we made sure to give you an assortment of things, right? Texture, a color block, birds. This is a music notes, so you can write sideways or however you want. I shared the other day that because I'm dyslexic, because I'm left-handed, I can write upside down for whatever reason, and that's great. This might be a perfect place to do that. I also can write sideways. So, you know, you can play with that. This is a place to be weird. This is also a beautiful place to go into your scraps. Like I said, if you have a box, if you don't, start one. And like, what am I gonna do with this, right? Like, I know my name, but hey, maybe my name wants to go here now. And you can go to town with your glue stick. You know, I have a weird feeling about glue sticks, but I do enjoy using glue sticks on the fly. So this is what I'm working on. Let me show you what Matt did with his well book. Check it out.
Hello, it's me, Matthew. Welcome to Matt's Medium. Today I'm going to do a special unboxing video of the Collage Dream October Collage Kit, created by Luis Martin and his husband, Elvis. Before I get started, I do want to tell you guys a little bit about Collage Dream. I'm a member. I've been a member now for, I think, a little over a year. So as a member of Collage Dream, I get monthly kits sent to me. Beautiful. There's always something exciting inside. Not only do we get our kits every month, we get access to some like special exclusive stuff. We do members hangouts, so about once a month or so we'll all get onto Zoom and we'll either all collage together or we'll look at collages that other people have done throughout the month and we'll discuss those. But mostly it's just nice to be with your community. I've made a lot of friends, so I have a friend in France, I've got a couple of friends in England, just everywhere, New York, Las Vegas. It's really cool to get to meet people from all over the world. It's just a great way to interact with the collage community. So first of all, my first reaction is, what? This is so cool. He's never sent us anything that is like a book. This is dope. Oh my goodness. All right, let's open it up. This is so cool. Well, look, a movable studio. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is like, guys, normally we just open this up and there's a bunch of pictures inside, different types of paper and stuff like that, and we're like, oh, that's cool, you know? This is incredible. What do you know? It's Versace. I think this is kind of funny because I've been begging Cassie, that's my wife, to get me Versace cologne for a long time. A few years. Anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. And again, if you thought this was really cool, this kit, this is one of the coolest he's made yet, I have to admit. Go to collagedream.com and purchase a kit and see what you think. You might really love it. Join the membership and we'll get to know each other. That would be so cool. So that's all I've got. Thank you for watching.
How exciting was that? So this is going to be the best part of all of this, to see what other people have done. So let me get back to mine. So like I said, this is a piece of scrap. Look how beautiful. How could I throw that away? So I'm just gonna start putting things in places, right? And see where it takes me. Like, look, what a great combination. Oh, look at this. This is for instructions from origami. I mean, maybe I can put it here. I think the exciting part is gonna be the layers and layers of paper and the story, right? Because this I didn't just find this. This is from a packet of origami paper that we included in one of the kits a few months ago, right? So let's see, what else do I have in here? One of my favorite parts of this was to create this. Like, look how fun that is, right? Like, look at that. It's just super exciting, you guys. I hope you're as excited as I am, because I'm super excited by this. So with this one, I thought, how fun to create a speech bubble. You know how I feel about speech bubbles. I love speech bubbles. And I feel like he wants to say something. It might be something really stupid, but he might want to say something. So I'm gonna create a speech bubble for him, just on the fly. And like I said, this does not have to be completed. This can just be an evolving project. So I'm just gonna put this here, and I'm not gonna put anything. I'm just gonna wait for the perfect moment and maybe invite a friend to write something, to leave me a message, and give this person a voice. Because this is the perfect opportunity to collaborate with people. People who might not want to create a collage, but might not feel weird about just scribbling in your well book. The whole idea behind the well book is indeed filling your well, right? We always say, oh, we need to fill our well, we need to stay inspired. This is the place to do that, right? So look how fun. So this is waiting for something, waiting for someone to come, right? And write a message. I also love color blocks, and I love pink. I mean, come on. It is Day of the Dead, it is Halloween, so we included some kind of Halloween images, some horror movies, beautiful. Of course, I cannot give you flowers. This is like, I'm a romantic. I mean, I'm just a romantic, so this is my offering to you. Here's a bouquet of flowers. Live in beauty. Okay, so I have another one. Check out, this is Ashley. Check out what she did real quick.
Hey everyone, my name is Ashley. I'm an analog collage artist and zine maker, and today I have an exciting project planned. I'm a member of a community of artists that is led by Luis Martin, also known as the Art Engineer. Chances are, if you were watching collage videos on YouTube, you already know who Luis Martin is, but just in case you don't, I will link to his YouTube channel, his Instagram, as well as his website down below. The community is really amazing to be a part of. We call ourselves the Art Fam. And in addition to getting to talk to artists that love collage as much as I do, every month we get a packet of goodies. We get a collage kit that is comprised of clippings from magazines and books that Luis finds on his travels. Normally the collage kits are relatively simple, but this month we got something really special. So every month we get diamonds, which is a really cool texture, and Luis says it's a symbol of abundance that he is giving to us. But this month, the very special thing is this amazing notebook that is full of the collage clippings. And so very cool. The issue is, and Luis, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, I'm not a rule follower. I do my best, but I just, can't help myself. Yeah, I like it. Very simple composition. So I think I'm going to wrap it up right here. I didn't follow the rules of the prompts at all. I probably didn't do what Luis intended for this collage kit, but I made something. So Luis, again, if you're watching, I made a thing using what you sent me, and hopefully you're proud of me and you like it. And hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe for future content, and until next time, have a wonderful rest of your day.
Did you see her tear that? So everything goes, everything goes. Okay, let me continue. I have more color blocks, more scary stuff. This is my favorite thing right here. Just look, okay, I'm totally geeking out right here, but look at this. I want you to notice the layers that are happening here. We have this image, we have this layer of amazing yellow, then we see the lines of the music notes, we see the black dots, all the black dots, and we see the color blocks and the space between. Like, wow, this is just so beautiful. So, I mean, go to town, do whatever you want with this. But some of it is already beautiful as it is, right? We did these inserts that you can later use also as bookmarks. I mean, talk about, imagine writing, you know, poetry or a letter. That's really fun. The beautiful face, aerial photography. I mean, come on. So I'm going to, I think this is so beautiful. She's so beautiful. I think I just need to do something here to create more interest, more color, and still honor this person because they have such a beautiful, happy face. So this is also the best opportunity for you to use all of your scraps from past collage kits, right? So you can buy one of these at collagedream.com and start your journey. Okay, love this. And you know what? I want this to be connected. How cool is this? Okay, that's a good thing. Oh my God, I just like copyright infringed Martha Stewart. At any rate, so do your thing and just play. I want to go back here real quick. So this is another thing you can do. These are post-it notes. I write tons of post-it notes to myself. I write them, then they disappear, and I want to keep them because they're valid, right? They're me giving myself advice. And what is one of them? Play to win. Play to win. Play big, you guys. And I'm not saying win, be competitive and kill everybody in sports or in art, but win for yourself, right? Okay, so I just want to make one more thing here, and this is going to be my collage for today. But before I do that, I have one more. Check out Terry Garrett.
Greetings all. I'm going to do a little unboxing, if you will, or whatever. Louise sent me the kit and asked me to do a little, my version of the unveiling thing here, which is pretty wild. It's cool blue paper, and I always like those. Okay, well, this is pretty wild. It's, oh wow, it's a Bette Midler thing, and it is a well book, a movable studio. And let's see here, a reimagination of Collage Dream Kit is a way to trigger you to fill your well. As always, the magic is in the juxtaposition of images. It's composed of things that move me, and I hope they move you. This is very, very cool. There are letters. Oh, wow. You guys, outdid yourselves this time. And then here are all these goodies. Wow. Cool, cool, cool. Now how cool is that, you guys? Whoa, 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 whoa. Very, very cool. Loving it. And I like these bright little divider-like things here. So what I want to know is, and I had this album when it first came out, and I might add that was early 70s for sure. Just awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to working in this. And so did you guys make all these, or did you have somebody do that for you? Because this is really amazing. Thank you so much, and I'm very, very excited about it. Bye.
I love Terry. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do here. Like I said, this is a perfect opportunity to just explore and try new things. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. This is a beautiful gardening book. I know someone probably gasped when I did that, but it's okay. It was on the way out, really. Okay, here we go. So I just kind of want to create space for this, right? And see what happens. This is beautiful, like newspaper from the Civil War, reprinted, obviously. But check this out. And then you start realizing that, oh, you stumble upon techniques that perhaps you can implement in your bigger practice, right? And let's talk about that for a minute. I know people are always like, that sounds so pretentious, saying a practice. I hear that. I mean, I live in pretentious land. But how else do you become a master, right? If it's not through practice. So anytime anybody questions you, or if anybody questions you, which you don't have to respond, but that's how you become a master, through practice, right? So I am not saying this is a masterpiece, but the more I practice, the more I feel comfortable knowing that what I am doing comes from somewhere, and it's refined, and it's not just what? It doesn't have to be anything, actually. See? And then you have these conversations, and then you realize, wait, what am I saying? It doesn't have to be anything. This can just literally be pieces of paper glued to more paper. I forget that the world is very, the world likes to separate itself between good and bad. No such thing. So, again, the fun thing about this is that it does not have to be completed. This is an ongoing thing. I know I've shared this before, but one of my favorite memories of being, not even being an artist, but just having an artist's life was reading a book. I was reading Tales of the City. And I talk about this book often because as someone who is a friend of solitude and this book made me feel like I was part of like something, of like a huge community. I don't know, it was just beautiful. I recommend it, read it. But I finished it at a bar drinking sangria by myself. And I thought, wow, I felt so connected, and I felt so much joy from that experience. So I can imagine myself doing the same with this, taking this and just enjoying what I've already done, thinking about my husband, thinking about the process of coming together like a work of art through life, right? And imagine smelling this once you have your magazine cutouts, right? So there's a lot of fun. You guys, it's just never done. It's just never done. And I really wanted to create something special for you, and I hope you enjoy this. I hope you reach out and buy one. It's a great way to support Collage Dream, and it's just a great way to fill your well. So this is the video for this week. I have had so much fun creating this. If this is all I do, I am a satisfied man. So stay connected. There is much adventure in this collage dream. All right, I will see you everywhere you take your phone. Ciao.